Hello everyone and welcome to my Season 5 video on Shaco. A very awesome champ who I've found lots of luck carrying myself in SoloQ, and I just wanted to share that with you guys because I played the one video with him recently just because of the new skin, and I recently just discovered his power and his split pushing, his individual target damage. He's just an outstanding champion, high mobility, high reward. So hope you enjoy watching this video. If you do, feel free to like or subscribe. This video is going to take me much longer to produce than any of my others, so lots of effort involved. So if you do like it, I really do appreciate a like or subscription. So with that said, let's get started. Season 5 introduced a lot of changes to the jungle, and one thing was making the jungle a lot stronger. So Shaco actually really does well here in that he can use his boxes to tank damage and also deal damage. You want to make sure you place the box right behind the camp and make sure that the boxes start attacking the minions before you do, because that will not only prevent you from taking the damage, but it also turns the monster to you, or turns its back to you, which procs your passive, giving you 20% more damage. So in this example, I was able to take all 4 camps at relatively decent health and then just safely recall. The opposing Draven goes for an easy kill, and I pop in with my box. You want to throw that behind the enemy to block off their retreat. Draven decides to go in for the kill, and we get the shutdown on him just like that, no problem. Shaco is very good at pressure relief, and by that I mean going in, doing a huge amount of damage to your enemy's lane, and then just pretty much walking away. Here you see I take him to half health and basically take 0 damage on my own, giving Orianna a chance to recover. The enemy bot lane continues to be aggressive, and I've used that to my advantage. As soon as the enemy team goes in, I'm there to help. It quickly becomes evident that I do not have the damage, as it's very early in the game and I just don't have the damage to help too much, but I use my deceive, use my ultimate, and basically just tank as much damage as possible to help Caitlyn get that double kill. Shaco really excels at split pushing. He's very slippery and very hard to capture, so you want to take any advantage you can to split push and take towers. As you see, I got that tower absolutely free, and it happens again later in the game. In Season 5, the dragon has become even more important. In this case, we actually did get caught out stealing the dragon. Even at low health, I was able to deceive, smite the dragon, and die for a worthy cause. Because Shaco is so slippery, he excels in sneaking dragons out from under the enemy team. Here I just pop my ult, take out the dragon as quickly as possible, and with a little bit of help from Orianna and Thresh, and we just take that away perfectly free. And I missed the smite. While the team is busy slapping themselves to death and dragging the match on into an hour-long game, I'm focusing on objectives and split pushing. How many times have you gone into a match hoping and praying that your team fight would go well? It's much easier to win the game with 5 dragons than it is on a hope and prayer that your team's going to do alright. Lee Sin shows up to check dragon, and he just instantly gets blown up, resulting in a little salt. Shaco isn't great in a team fight, but his burst damage is unbelievable. Even when under-leveled, Shaco is a force to be reckoned with against a squishy AD carry. And that could mean one of 2 things. Either your enemy AD carry won't extend very far for fear of an assassination, or they will and you'll just get multiple free kills, which works out either way. Immediately after my fight with Draven, I run into a Jax and confuse the hell out of him, and honestly myself too. Knowing that I have a GA, I decided to fight this and eventually take him out. The important part is I've brought 3 people to the bottom lane to fight me, and what that means for my team is pressure relief. Lee Sin attempts to split push on his own, but what that means for me is a pretty simple kill. I try to kill him with just auto attacks, but he does a little more damage than I anticipate, so I have to bring out the big guns. Shaco is extremely slippery. In most cases you'd like to dodge something, but if you do get caught out, you can usually just deceive right out of it and walk away. The Season 5 provides a lot of new potions, including the Elixir of Ruin, which is my personal favorite. It grants you 250 health, 15% bonus damage to towers, and siege commanders. I prefer the Elixir of Ruin over the Elixir of Wrath because I feel like Shaco's damage is already pretty good, and the additional health will help you 1v1 anyone that they send to prevent your split push. With that much damage coupled with your ultimate, you really only need about 10 seconds alone to take out a tower. In this particular game, I've already decided that our team probably doesn't have what it takes to win teamfights, so I'd play the best role of Shaco to be annoying. And you'll see here I'm able to stop a complete 3 or 4 man push mid just by showing my presence top. I get a TP and 3 people recall, and I just walk away, so I waste their time and relieve some pressure. My constant pressure and objective control, as well as some teamwork, wound up with the win. As you'll see here on the gold overview for the game, the purple team had a 2,000 gold lead by the 10-minute mark. So by maintaining objective control and taking towers when it was available, we were able to overcome that. Even with a 4-9 Orianna and a 2-11 Maokai, we were able to win the game. It wasn't until late in the game that Kaylin started doing work, but by the time she got her items, she was really doing some damage. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I hope you learned something from it. This is my first attempt at editing anything, and I know it's a bit choppy, or extremely choppy if you prefer to be honest. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to... I'm going to leave that one in. Feel free to subscribe or like, and let me know if you want to see more. You know, as time goes on, I'll get better at this editing stuff and make videos that are better. Until next time, guys, this is Blunt Force Llama. Have a nice day.